Hi, I'm Christine Brody.
And I'm Felicia Chapman, and we're the co-founders of Med for Our World.
2020 has been a challenging year for our nation and our world, but we're so grateful for all that we've been able to accomplish this year despite the coronavirus pandemic.
And since we couldn't get together for our annual fundraiser, we wanted to create this video for our supporters and volunteers around the world to give you an update of what happened in 2020.
2020 was to bring our 10th annual medical mission trip, and although we were unable to complete the mission to Fiji for the safety of the Fijian people, we're happy to let you know that our 2020 team of volunteer doctors, nurses, and medical students are ready and eager to serve the women of Fiji in May 2021. But as it said, when one door is closed, another one usually opens. At first, we thought being grounded would mean the end of our work for the year, but you persisted. We got a call from a nurse friend who was managing an ER full of COVID patients. She told us she hadn't eaten in 16 hours. This is how the Feed the Frontline campaign began. It started small, but you jumped in and made it huge. You gave over $40,000, fed over 7,000 healthcare workers in over 40 frontline hospitals, nursing homes, fire stations, and command centers across the United States in 5 states and all the way to Fiji. Then as Feed the Frontline wound down, you gave more and supplied the frontline around the world with medical equipment and financial support. You provided PPE to local San Diego hospitals. You provided PPE supplies and equipment to Tijuana General Hospital in Mexico. You provided emergency medical supplies to Beirut, Lebanon, after the massive explosion. And you provided the funds needed to cover the costs of all the deliveries, both natural and cesarean, at Uganda Hospital. These opportunities have continued to solidify our relationships with partners around the world. We dream of one day bringing our teams together in person and serving at these locations. In the meantime, Med for Our World is excited to be able to move forward with our plans to build a 4,000 square foot women's center on the island of Taveuni, Fiji. The Women's Health Center will offer a broad variety of women's health services, including dedicated areas for prenatal and postnatal care, pediatric checkups, and spaces for educational and support programming. Med for Our World is excited by the amazing opportunities emerging for the future, and we're eager to continue championing the cause of women's healthcare in Taveuni. Lastly, as you know, we're deeply devoted to continuing the education of healthcare workers around the world to provide sustainable healthcare in developing countries. We do this in part through scholarships. This year, with your support, Med for Our World has granted Ricardo Estrada, a pre-med student, a scholarship to attend medical school in Mexico. Thanks to you, we are continuing to help raise up the next generation of mission-minded healthcare professionals.
As you can see, you made a huge impact in 2020, despite the craziness of the coronavirus. Would you consider partnering with us in 2021? You can do so by going to our website at medforourworld.com. That's med, the number 4, ourworld.com. Or you could go to the link in our bio. Christine and I want to take this opportunity to thank you from the bottom of our heart for all the good that you did in 2020. So thank you.
Vinaka.
Vinaka.